Doing a review of the TicWatch Pro S, and overall it's actually pretty good. It is, sorry about the blinding light. It's been a good watch. I've had it for about 2 weeks. Pretty solid. I've got the TicWatch E2 that I got a couple years ago, and I liked it. So then I now have this one. There's nothing wrong with the TicWatch E2. They just had this one. The E2 is about $150 or $160 right now, and then the Pro S is about $260. So it's a bit of a price jump from one to the other. But what I like most about it is that it has the always on watch face, so you can see what time it is without having to push any buttons or anything like that. As far as dimensions, they're pretty much the same size. You can kind of see the width there of the watch face, the watch itself rather, and size-wise of the actual face, it's about the same, maybe a little bit bigger. It is a bit heavier. There's I think it's like stainless steel, something like that. So it's a little heavier, but it looks a little more sophisticated. I have this my ID thing. It fits perfectly like it does on the other band there. And yeah, so it's a little heavier, but it's not super noticeable when you're wearing it. And I know other people have complained about the processor being an older version of the Snapdragon. I haven't noticed any major setbacks with it. The battery life has been pretty consistent with about 3 to 4 days of battery life. The first time I think I charged it, it lasted about 2 days, but I know I was playing with it more, testing out the features and that kind of thing. But I had the step tracker on and the oxygen and breathing and heart rate and all of that. So there's a few things running. So it gets about 3 to 4 days, and then I'll have to charge it back up. But that's fine for what I need. It does, I believe it actually has different depths. So they're both waterproof. You can wear this one. I think this one, the older one, the E2, is you can bring to more depth. This one I think is about 1.5 meters without having any issues. So I don't really take it much, underwater or to the ocean, and I wouldn't recommend taking it to the ocean anyway. You could probably, but I wouldn't do it just because the salt water seems to treat things a little differently. But I mean, it's been in water before, underwater, submerged, like swimming, that kind of stuff. But again, it's got 1.5 meters of resistance to it. So, and it's I forgot what they call it, like tactical something. So it's supposed to take a pretty good beating without breaking or cracking or being completely destroyed. And then you'll see there's the regular face, and it does have the option to do the ePay thing. I just used it today for the first time, and it's super convenient. Something that the E2 does not have, which I didn't even think I would need or use until I got this one and started using it. So definitely a cool feature. It works really well. So definitely no complaints there. It works if you have any of the other Tic watches. It works similarly. You have the swipe right, swipe left, up, down, that kind of thing. So it's a good watch. I like the band itself. It's got the backside is silicone, which is it's durable. The outer side is a leather material. I think it will probably start to crack over time. That's just kind of leather, especially if you get it wet, and you can kind of see a little bit of the wear there. But again, that's leather for you. I mean, you can always do a conditioner or something to keep it a little healthier as you continue to wear it. But it is a double-sided band that has silicone on one side and leather on the other side. And again, it's a nice watch. I think it looks nice. I had a couple people ask me about it today, and I'm happy with it. Again, 2 weeks into it, so no complaints. And yeah, it's really comfortable to wear. Certainly wouldn't complain there. And Yeah, I don't think I really have anything negative to say about it. Again, the price is a bit more, and it's at 260. I think the only thing, because I gave it 4 stars, the only issue that I have is that it is 260 which is about $100 more than I paid for the other one, and it is nicer. I mean, I wish it was just closer to the $200 range, but that's probably just me. I'm just kind of cheap. But it is nice, and I love the feature of just being able to see the time without having to actually turn anything on, and I usually have it as a click on kind of thing, and then you have to actually be able to access anything. You have to enter a PIN if you have the ePay set up on it. So I'm not going to show you my PIN, so we're going to not even bother with that. But again, overall, good watch. I wish the price was a little lower, but other than that, it's been good to me over the past 2 weeks. So that's my review of it. And yeah, it charges really quick. Not as quick as the E2, but again, it's probably just a bigger battery, which is, pros and cons. So, but overall, good watch. I recommend it.